Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to WGLNA Season 2, Week number 3, Day number 3. The final day of group play. Tomorrow night, we're going to find out what kind of tiebreaker. Well, tonight we'll find out what kind of tiebreakers we have, but tomorrow we'll get through the tiebreakers, and then we'll get through the playoffs. The 4th and 5th place of each division will trade off. It'll be 4th from Division A versus 5th from Division B, back and forth. And then those teams will be the 4 teams, the final 4 teams, to meet joining us. And we already have a couple so far. Cunningham's, Fulcrum Gaming, Simple Tankers,
Hammer Time.
Yep. They're going to be in, so that's 4 already.
Indeed.
We need 4 more.
Well, Bracket B is pretty much decided. You got 1 more match left, but you got 2 more left for Bracket A. So Bracket A is still pretty much up in the air. It's just next match, though, Wreak Havok, Pub Stars. Wreak Havok decides if they can slip into that 5th place. They can barely get in there. It depends on a lot of other teams, but they can barely slip into that 5th place. We could see them in Vegas. They just have to bring it back tonight. There's still a chance for them. For Pub Stars, this gets them out of a tiebreaker. Now, Pub Stars is currently tied with Game Over, 7-7. If they can get a win here, they'll tie up with No Limit. That's for 4. So that's for No Limit is for 3rd place in Bracket A. So it's interesting.
Okay, I was checking my notes as well, but let's go ahead and jump into our face-off of Wreak Havok versus Pub Stars. Good evening, gentlemen. Snipe for Food, let's start with you.
Good evening.
And
there's Miserable.
Senor.
Great to join. Great to have you join us.
Hello.
Wreak Havok, win against Fulcrum Gaming, win against Bernal Empires. Couple losses though. This is your final match for the league. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings going into this match and over your league performance in general?
League performance, not exactly ideal for what we would have wanted, but we had a lot of stuff going on, so we honestly did the best we could. Going in tonight, feel very confident. Everyone's cool, collected, got back together, trained hard for this one, so definitely feel confident.
Now, Miserable for Pub Stars.
They done collected, Clutch.
You done what?
I said that they're collected.
What are your thoughts and feelings for Pub Stars? You guys are 3-3 right now for your league performance and for this matchup against Wreak Havok tonight.
We done been disappointed because Lay said they wouldn't sponsor 50%ers.
That's very unfortunate.
Well, 50%ers, I mean, it's either going to be 40 or 60 after this.
Well, there's always Pringles, right, Clutch?
Jeez, I haven't eaten chips
Well,
in a while.
PepsiCo might sponsor you. I mean, you've got the accent for it.
That's a good idea, Rookhill. Well, definitely not very satisfied with our performance, but we can only get better if we're this bad, right?
Only way is up, just like Rookhill says, only way is forward. Well, Miserable, do you have any words for Wreak Havok before we start this match?
I hope they play as well as Sarge moves chips.
Snipe for Food, any response?
I just have a toast for this evening.
That would be more acceptable if you were Ando.
All right, Wreak Havok, you have the higher seed, heads or tails on the coin flip.
Tails never fails.
All right, he's going to go for tails. It is tails. Map choice or defer?
Let's go ahead and defer.
Defer. Pub Stars will be your map choice.
We double defer.
Unfortunately, that is not in the rules. You're going to have to pick a map.
Then we gonna pick Prokhorovka.
Prokhorovka. Okay. What will
Be careful while you're drinking, you might choke.
What will be your spawning point, Wreak Havok?
Let's go ahead and take north.
They're going to take north
Yeah,
side.
you go ahead and take that there north. We gonna come from the south. That's where we're comfortable.
South will rise again.
Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. I'm done.
No, thank you.
Oh my gosh. I couldn't hold it any longer, man. That was great. That was great.
The South will rise again, Clutch.
We're more comfortable in the south.
Better weather.
Oh,
better
man.
people.
Big Dave will agree with that. Well, Prokhorovka is going to be the first map. And kudos to both those guys there. We've had some fun face-offs throughout the entire league. Wreak Havok, Snipe for Food dressed up. I don't know where he got all that gear, but it seemed like he had 4 or 5 packs of C4 in his chest pocket there.
I remember that one. That was pretty fun. I think
great.
Waffles really takes it though. Although Miserable, certainly not a bad comeback in his
If,
face-offs here.
if only we could see him better.
I mean, yeah, he is pretty grainy, although you had to look and see that beautiful, beautiful webcam by Wreak Havok. Just a wonderful Logitech webcam.
That's right. That's right. Well, Wreak Havok, they have computers that can handle tanks and webcams. Miserable, if they're able to place and make it to Vegas and then win some of that prize money, I'm sure he can buy something besides an abacus to use as a computer to be able to load both the webcam.
Although what's great about
and
World of Tanks is it does run on almost any computer, including that abacus. Think about that, guys. You don't have to have the latest machine to play World of Tanks. You can have just about any computer, and you can run World of Tanks. That is the way they designed it. They wanted everyone to be able to play World of Tanks. Clutch. These people look like they like Object 416s. That is Pub Stars. 2 of them with a T69 and 2 1390s. 3 T32s though for Wreak Havok. They also seem to listen to Clutch, favoring the most amazing American tank.
This tank has no cons, and with 3 of them chosen, the last time I saw 3 chosen, that was actually Mouse Sports versus, was it Fulcrum Gaming or Na'Vi? I can't remember.
It must have been Na'Vi. I don't think Mouse Sports played Fulcrum Gaming in that.
No, they didn't. No, it was at the end. So I'm pretty sure it was Mouse Sports versus Na'Vi, and it was the one map that Mouse Sports took over Na'Vi with the 332s on Prohorovka.
Wow, interesting strat.
Or was it Steps? It was one of those 2 maps, but yeah, it was very intriguing to see.
It's an interesting approach. It certainly is.
And Callus in his T-32 is going to push all the way down. He may have a shot against Independent. Shot is fired from Unknown One in his T-32, but does not land, as these tanks have actually not halted their push. And I like this from the T-32. They're getting some great ground here.
Take a look at this. Follow the other side of the map, Clutch, because Miserable is about to get spotted. He may spot any number of tanks. He doesn't get any spotting when he goes down. Snipe for Food, Thybane, and Smokey. Oh, Snipe for Food's finally spotted, but 2 of those light tanks just out of view. Captain No Pants is coming in hot, and he is trying to scout as much as he can, but he is just taking hit after hit after hit down to 164. Maria is coming up along with Marsh. They just can't spot these light tanks. Smokey and Thybane finally get lit as Marsh comes in, and he will smash as best he can into Smokey. There he goes.
Wow, nice shots from Marsh. Really high rolls on that against Smokey, and now he's going to push in against Thybane. Thybane's going to be on the run away from those blue tanks. And as Wreak Havok tries to get away from that section with a reset, they could come in from the south if Independent is spotted on that side all alone. He is, but the T-32s are actually going to move in against Germaria and the Object 416, and Callus is going to be leading that push.
This surround is amazing. Independent can get back shots on T-32s, Object 416 and Marsh can get back shots also on T-32s. There's not one direction that these T-32s can turn that they're going to be safe, although it looks like Independent has is just going to sit there and cover the rest of his team as Germaria and Marsh try to actually escape. They're going to sack Tevix to try and get some spotting, and Germaria is taking numerous hits. They're going to have to kill him, but Germaria will go down in return. Lead definitely going into the favor of Wreak Havok.
Callus is able to get the kill against Germaria, and now Call Me Sarge is trading blows with Independent. Unknown One has taken 0 damage on his T-32, and now he can push comfortably into the spot that Independent was, and gets a great shot and backs up into a hold down position. Independent and the T-69 is going to have to try to push in yet again or move away. The T-32 lands another shot on the side. He's going to have to get away from there.
Just really poor positioning for Indy. He is 413. He's not going to have much to go. He's not going to have very far to go, Clutch, like you were saying. And these T-32s, once they're grouped up, can they do it? Can they push this in, or should they wait it out?
Well, Independent has 1 shot away from getting destroyed. Unknown One could line up that shot. And as he cruises down, Callus actually takes it. He did take a blow from Independent. And Rella is the heavy tank that can still do, or the medium tank that can still do damage. Mars 166, however, is all the way to the south, it looks like. But Yankee is in a great position to try to put some pressure on the flag, and he should do it right now.
He's booking it. He's going as quickly as he can, taking his little T1 as quickly as its little engine will take him, and he is just going to take the widest possible route. Finally getting on cap. I'm going to jump back to Rella as he engages. Call me Sergeant. Takes him down. That gun hits for about 320 average, much higher than most other medium tanks of its tier. Does great DPM and 330 heat pen. Fantastic little tank. Rella being the constant clutch player for the Pub Stars. We've seen him win on Cliff before, like a 3v1 effectively with some T1 support. Marsh is still alive. Looks like Pub Stars might be able to take this one to victory. These T-32s are so slow, they're just going to get kited out.
Yes, this is unfortunate for the T-32s with that push all the way down to get those tanks. Obviously, they want to get the win, that's why they're trying to kill them. But now it looks like that 416 from Rella's shot is able to do some more damage against the T-32. Unknown One could be pushing a little bit more to the north, having his turret pointed towards Rella. Marsh 166 could actually peek in and try to get a shot against that turret, but he has to remember that Callus is behind him. And Callus
now Unknown One is finally spotted.
Unknown One's going to continue pushing up there, but Callus in his T-32 is going to hold the rear of that line, but they're trying to get up there quickly. Now here's the move in from Pub Stars, and this is smart. This is what they need to do. Rella in the 416 is going to continue trading blows with the T-32 of Unknown One.
And he bounces on Unknown One. Heat shell just fizzling against track, but Marsh is able to pick it up. And this T-32, Callus, just late to the party. Was he damaged his engine or something? Or did he lose a driver? I don't know, but he's finally here. And he finally cleans up Marsh.
He needs to focus on the T1, but the Object 416 is what's going to be keeping his focus. 2 seconds left to go. 1 more second. Is he going to blind fire? No. Red base is captured. Pub Stars will take battle number 1 on Prohorovka.
Taking a look at these lineups. How American are they? Not at all. 2 5100s, 3 IS-3s. 2 IS-3s, 3 5100s. Wreak Havok bringing the 3 5100s. They do have 2 T1s. Those are pretty American, but not American enough. Not as American.
You know what this is called? The vodka and baguette strat.
That sounds like a really bad meal.
Sounds like a great lunch.
It's bread and vodka.
Callus in the 5100, guess what he's doing, guys? He's going through the courtyard in Himmelsdorf. There's usually no man's land. Rella and the IS-3 is going to see him. Pub Stars in the north and the blues going to see Callus. And will they get a shot on him? No, looks like Callus moved in there just in time. And now this could be a bit of a tricky play. Wow.
This looks like something we saw out of Simp, Maine, actually. They sent, like, I think it was Endo in the 5100 to this position.
Yes.
So this could be an imitation of that same strat. I don't know what the second move is. It seems like the kind of strat where you have 10 or 20 possible little second moves that you play based on the opening that you find, the reaction you get out of your opponent. It looks like Thybane will move up down the 3 line, and Smokey will join him. So I guess a west side kind of push following this from Callus.
I like the engagement around the courtyard, and I like how tight they're trying to play here. But the T1s are trying to scout anything they can down that tank alley, and they do see Independent. Callus just lost sight of the tank that was closest to him, Rella, but now he does get sight through that 50-meter range. 7 is seen in the IS-3 on the other side, but no shots.
Smokey
fired
and
yet.
Thybane are coming in. Will they round the corner? They've looked like they've rounded the corner. They have.
Yes, and now they've set up in a great position just past that rubble if they do try to take some shots. One did ring right past them. Smokey takes a hit right into his whole plate, and he's going to back away. Thybane's not trying to risk it because he doesn't want to get hit at all in his 5100. Smart play by him. But Callus is going to try to keep that position alive and at least closed off halfway through.
Oh, Callus is about to take fire. I think Independent is getting on him. Yes, Independent in the IS-3, but he's going to take huge hits and goes down to 487 in the IS-3. Wow, Unknown One and Too Good. Fantastic positioning.
Rella gets another hit through the window. Callus at 185, but here comes the cavalry of Smokey against Rella, trying to isolate that tank. Callus may be out of the fight for a bit, but he could come around the corner against Rella. Rella 1 shot away from getting destroyed here. He gets killed by Unknown One. Unknown One's going to hold that center line, but Marsh 166 going to trade some fire with the IS-3 Smokey. Smokey is at 175. Thybane at 335. Low tanks. Thybane at 64 now. He needs to try to get out his last shot here, but actually he's
No Pants will shoot at Callus and misses. It hits dirt, but the second shot will follow up.
And now Thybane is still going to be seen by Captain No Pants. Captain No Pants going to get another hit on him. Nice shot by Thybane, still staying in the fight. Captain No Pants misses a shot against him, and he's cleaned up by Too Good. 2-2-2-2. Smokey Still left alive here against Zevin. Gets a shot against him. He's going to fall back, try to guard Thybane here. Thybane's going to get away from the danger. Smokey's going to die to Zevin. Thybane's going to wait for reinforcements from Unknown One and IS-3's Too Good. And now Thybane's going to try to stay in the fight. 3-on-3 it looks like for the heavy tanks, but one T1 is still left alive. His name is Yankee, and he's going to go for the flag cap.
That it will be fantastic for Pubstars. They can make this fight last a little longer. Unknown One looks like he wants to start a fight, but Too Good is covering him, and Unknown shouldn't go around the corner because he'll just leave himself alone. He'll put himself in a 2v1 situation. Marsh, fantastic flank. Unknown One is in a really dicey position. He doesn't have much of anywhere to run, and Marsh will move in 4 shots on Unknown One's back.
Unknown One getting surrounded, and now they're going to isolate the 5100. Doesn't know which one to fire, and he gets taken out as he tries to change turret positions. Too Good, 2-2-2-2, still left alive here. He's up against a 5100 and 2 IS-3s, along with a T1 that is capping his base. Wreak Havok is in trouble. Pubstars could be in the league 2-0 with another win
Pretty
here.
much in the bag right now. I don't see a way Wreak Havok can bring this back. Too Good would have to play some absurd level of tanks to bring this, and you would have to see some crazy mess-ups out of Pubstars. Zevin, properly aggressive. He can take a hit or two. He goes in, then Marsh 166, and there is the finishing blow.
Wreak Havok falls to Pubstars. Pubstars is now 2-0 and 1 battle away from closing out their league play with a standing if they're able to defeat Wreak Havok with 4-3.
Take a look at these lineups. A T-69 and 41390s out of the Pubstars. The other side, a T-32, Object 416 and 31390s out of Wreak Havok. Watch out, Callus. Watch out. These 1390s are going straight for the middle, and I feel like they're just going to rip apart that T-32.
Yeah, most likely. Soviet says never bring a T-32 to Prohorovka. I disagree with him 20% of the time. But right now, Callus, you need speed on this map, unless you're able to get in a great position around the corner by the donut to have some sort of crazy 400-meter view range play in a T-32.
That would just be absurd, though.
Yeah, and trying to get there is going to be absurd for him because a T-32, as much as I love this tank, it is not the fastest. But that's okay. It's not a con. It's just part of being
It's
a tank.
a feature.
Yes, it's a feature. If it was the fastest, then the game would be broken.
Exactly. And we can't have that kind of unbalance. Now Red Paradise. Oh, Red Paradise actually fell down the cliff. I was going to jump to him. I thought he was going to start opening up on Thybane and an Unknown One, but he drops down the cliff, keeps himself safe. Independent, at the meantime, is getting ready to put shots out. Red Paradise going to peek up a little bit, just a little bit. Although it looks like a fight elsewhere.
Well, there was a shot that rang true against Marsh 166. He has taken some damage. Smokey in the 1390. Not sure if he was able to land that one, but he is going to keep this approach at least scouted for the time being for Wreak Havok in the ring.
Well, this is actually really great for Wreak Havok. They're able to actually get their T-32 unscathed to the middle, and they might be able to just push him up and over, take the hits, win the hit points battle, already having a lead in that department, and just use a little bit of damage.
Whoa, Callus and the T-32 is getting lit up, but he is able to trade some shots against Zevin. Smokey up on top of the mountain is able to move down, but Marsh 166 was waiting for him. He gets 2 beautiful shots against Smokey. Smokey at 645 and 1100. That's going to shut him down, and he's going to move back away from the mountain. Callus pushes in the T-32 as Zevin had his T-69 turret pointed at Smokey. Nice tactical play, heads-up play by Callus, but Callus has taken some serious hits.
At the same time, 2 1390s against 2 1390s in the west, Unknown One and Thybane just sitting in the open. They have Red Paradise and Independent pinned, and Independent, along with Red Paradise, have taken a few hits. Now a T1 Tevix actually hits Red Paradise a bit. Tevix takes hits in return, down to 43, 30, and he's going to stay there, miserable, not able to take him down too much range. 2 1390s at a disadvantage in health. Just a huge advantage hit points going to Wreak Havok right now. And 2 1390s don't even have to move because they have members of Pubstars completely pinned.
Now, Tevix is trying to scout anything and everything on the west, but he's not able to see much because the 1390s have not pushed in that far. Unknown One's indicating to his team that he is reloading in his tank. And if we jump back over to Callus and Smokey, they're trying to take a bit of a hill position on the lighthouse, but the spread from Pub Stars has become more wide. And if Wreak Havok continues to push down south, they will have better map control compared to Pub Stars.
You know, something I'm looking at and I'm seeing is the potential for an east push.
Yes.
And you're seeing, look, Callus is predicting this, and I'm seeing it possibly out of Pub Stars.
This is what I talked about before, man. That 400-meter range from the T-32, and in a hold-down position, at least he can draw some fire that way.
Yankee, though, is spotting to the south. He may spot Callus as he moves down, and that could mean he gets jumped on because he's all alone. There's nobody here beside him.
Ooh, this is going to be pretty dangerous because look at the movement of Pub Stars. They are ready for any type of Eastern aggression.
They might even make Eastern aggression themselves, and they would win out in a fight very quickly.
He gets that isolation right. Miserable still able to see 2 of the tanks from Wreak Havok in that F3 line.
There, Callus is spotted.
And Red Paradise is the one that is spotted for Callus, and Callus lands a great shot against him. It's going to be a free shot for Callus. Oh, he gets hit, though. Might have been a bounce. That one's not a bounce. A couple more shots do ring his way. 623 out of 1550. Will Pub Stars jump on the opportunity to kill this T-32? Or are they going to hang back because here comes Call Me Sarge in the Object 416?
I feel like they need to go in. Pub Stars aggress because there are members of Wreak Havok obviously coming to flank you. They need to kill this T-32 and this Object 416. The time is now. You can see it on the minimap. Unknown One and Thybane moving in on the flank. They have not been spotted yet. Now, Unknown One is spotted. Zevin takes a hit, and Pub Stars are in a horrible position right now. I feel like it's not going to go well. They are completely surrounded, and they are not pushing out in any direction.
Callus and Call Me Sarge are just tiptoeing in closer and closer to try to land another hit, keeping Pub Stars occupied. But now Captain No Pants says, you know what? I'm sick of this. Let me land another shot against Call Me Sarge. He takes a big hit, but he is able to get the cleanup kill against the Object 416. And now Captain No Pants in the 1390 can run circles around Callus if he has the shots necessary, except he has a miss.
Can't believe you'd miss like that. So important, Captain No Pants. If you have shots, just go in. Get on the side of a T-32. Those are your advantages. Use your mobility. He's playing his tank like a heavy, and he's wasted a shot for it. I think he might be reloading. If he is, I don't know.
Well, Smokey is able to get the cleanup kill in the 1390, trying to back up the T-32, and Too Good wins in the T1 fight. However, Pub Stars still has a couple bites left in their tanks, and they have slightly more HP. Marsh 166 cleans up one of the 1390s, and Unknown One is going to be up against Marsh 166, and he has 382 out of 1100 on his tank, and he's going to be scouted by Yankee. Shot ring out from Independent or Marsh. It is a miss. And that one does hit miss, but Independent is going to try to land another hit against Smokey. Shots traded, but here comes Red Paradise to help clean up in the T1. Try to do some damage.
Now Unknown One will come in behind Marsh and clean him up. Marsh not looking south or west at all. And now Unknown One gets flanks, a perfect flank on Red Paradise. He's going to put free shots into the back and finish him off. Only Yankee remains. Pub Stars failing to aggress. Wreak Havok getting a fantastic surround. Game goes to Wreak Havok.
And this is that play that was necessary for Wreak Havok to stay in the fight. This is the last battle both these teams have, the last match both these teams have for group play. Everything comes down to this, and now Wreak Havok still keeping in the fight. Pub Stars, however, still one battle away from taking those 3 league points.
Taking a look at the tanks, we see a Pershing, a T-69, and 3 1390s for the Pub Stars. On the other side for Wreak Havok, we have a T-32, 2 T-69s, and 2 1390s. Take a look, Tevix and the light tractor.
That old tractor by Tevix, I'm going to call it right now, is going to do more damage than one of the 1390s.
All right, well, we'll have to take a look at that, and you want to place bets on that?
No.
I'll buy you dinner.
No.
All right. I see how it is.
Too Good in the T1. I'm going to go down south here and hide in the mountains. The beautiful mountaintops where you're going to get a tan and also enjoy the wildlife.
Talking about Too Good, are you implying something, Clutch?
No.
No? Well, let me buy you dinner. Now you're talking about Too Good.
No. Hey, you want to buy me dinner for whatever? Sure, man. I'll take it. But
There we go. I just wanted to make a bet to see if we could make it interesting.
what I find interesting, what I find intriguing right now is Wreak Havok staying very close to the flag and not pushing out whatsoever to try to get some map control. Probably thinking, hey, they're going to aggress against us guys. Let's hold back here. Not going to be the case. We see Callus do a full turnaround on his turret and T-32 going, yeah, I don't see anything, guys. Let's get out of here.
And in the meantime, Yankee, the kind of guy who would say, let's get out of here, is the one to spot, I believe, a few tanks in the south. I think we did see some tanks spotted, right? I didn't remember. It was maybe a 1390 or so, a T-69. And that is probably why we saw Wreak Havok back off. It's like, oh man, if they're going east, that's not good. South does not have a great approach in the east. They have to hang way back or make a very awkward approach in order to have any kind of an even fight. We've seen numerous times Fulcrum tearing apart teams that push from the south into the east. Just not the best approach. I don't agree with it. The north has a huge advantage in the east side of the map. West side goes to Wreak Havok.
And Yankee, you know, pretty good performer in that T1. You know, with scouting, putting himself behind that rock position to scout anything moving up. Perhaps the road. It's a huge perhaps, but why not? Be prepared for it. As Tevix in the little tractor, the L tractor, is going to push up here. I always love the motor sound for the L tractor. Sounds like a
what he
lawnmower.
wrote on the side of his tank.
What did he write? Damn Yankee.
It's what we call him.
Nice.
We don't call him just Yankees. Call him that.
So, here's the situation, gentlemen. The East Valley is completely taken over by Pub Stars. Pub Stars puts a little bit of flag cap pressure on Wreak Havok. Wreak Havok freaks out. They come back. Pub Stars is completely in map control in great positions. They fire into the returning Wreak Havok, win an HP battle. They may lose a tank or two. Reset, come from the north, push down in the south, and clean up Wreak Havok. What say you?
Yeah, maybe. That sounds about right.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, here's map commitment coming in, passing the EF line, which is halfway through the map. And Callus in the T-32 is going to jump right up to this rock and maybe see if he can see anything to kill. Not going to be the case, though, because nothing is spotted for his team.
Although Miserable is up there in the north, he's all the way in A2. He's not very high, he's just in a little bush. An unknown one will be able to close the distance, getting there very quickly. He's all the way in B1, now getting to B2, and he spotted Miserable. He stops, and Miserable turns sideways to give him a beautiful shot, and there we see
Callus gets the shot in the T-32, not allowing Unknown One to have to have a clip and then shoot and then reload his clip.
I think he still fired. Did he?
I didn't see him fire.
I thought I saw multiple impacts.
I only saw one, and that was the T-32. I saw him approach. I waited for him to fire. I saw no sound effect coming from his tank. I saw no turret ripple.
Fair enough, fair enough. Looks like right now Marsh 166 gets spotted on the cap. Does begin the cap, gets off because he is spotted, and now will start running away, possibly towards the north, because members of Wreak Havok are aggressing on the Pub Stars cap.
They are, and this is going to be up to Pub Stars to try to stop this as Wreak Havok gets in a pretty good position to try to isolate some of these tanks. Go ahead and jump on over to Callus in the T-32.
As he is spotted.
He is spotted. Does he have a shot? No. Shot does fire from Red Paradise in the 1390. A little bit too high, though. It might have been a bounce. What's a bounce? Bounced off the turret.
Wonderful American turret bouncing so many shells.
That's right. Also kind of hitting the spaced armor here.
That doesn't count as spaced armor.
It doesn't count as spaced armor.
It's just pretty.
I was about to ask you if it does because it did hit.
I learned that a long time ago when I played when I put T-32s in a little phalanx formation. I learned what you can and cannot shoot through on a T-32's turret, especially when it's your ally.
Well, the one thing about Unknown One in this AMX 1390 is you don't have that type of bounce on its turrets. It is an oscillating turret, though, which is unique to a couple tanks here, the AMX 1390 and the T-69 being two of them. And Independent takes down Tevix, so there goes my prediction. L1 tractor did not do more damage than one of the 1390s because he's dead.
Yeah, I can see why you didn't take my bet now.
Callus is now going to push into anything he can see. Red Paradise will get a beautiful hit on the side of his tank. And there will be a miss from Callus on that T-32. Independent and Red Paradise now have Callus both in their sights. Going to unload with their autoloaders. Another shot from Red Paradise by that 1390. Callus is getting lower and lower, but some shots are being traded into Independent.
Now Marsh 166 goes down in the middle of the map to Dibane in the T-69, and now Zevin is completely cut off. He is all the way in K5. Call Me Sarge is somewhere in the region. I don't know what Call Me Sarge is doing, but on the northeast part of the map, there's still a fight going on.
There is a fight going on, but now they have slipped behind the Veil of the East Valley. That is Pubstars. And Call Me Sarge not able to see Zevin at all. As Zevin is going to cruise to the east and try to push maybe north.
That would be amazing if he could get all the way there while the members of Wreak Havok are still in C5. You'd have this amazing flank position. Pershing getting perfect back shots on his opponents. Call Me Sarge looks like he'll be left in the dust in the south. J4, and I don't believe Zevin has been spotted.
No.
Zevin, don't knock over a tree. You'll give away your position. This is a great potential flank out of Zevin. However, Call Me Sarge might have picked up on the scent, and he is hot on Zevin's trail.
Yeah, Zevin is moving very quickly as a Pershing, but a T-69 does move quicker. However, he's still barely staying out of range from Call Me Sarge, and now it looks like the commitment is happening
Elsewhere on the map.
Wreak Havok.
Red Paradise going down to Unknown One, and then we have Independent in the T-69 unable to punish Unknown One enough. Captain No Pants is trying to get away as quickly as possible. 2 minutes 50 seconds left in the match. Independent down to 875, 367. Another hit down to 122. And Smokey finishing him off.
Callus does see the 1390 of Captain No Pants at 381. He may stop for a shot or continue to pursue as Smokey in the 1390 is going to be on the chase. He has a beautiful shot into Captain No Pants. Captain No Pants is 110 out of 1100, and Smokey tries to go for it. It's a miss from Smokey.
Wow, that went right between his gun and his hull. Shots barely missing Captain No Pants. Smokey trying the best he can, but RNG is not on his side today.
Now this is going to be a little bit difficult here if both of these tanks are able to escape for a certain amount of time because of the potential. No, the flag cap's going underway, and with 39 seconds left on the clock, they can cap it a lot faster than the time running out for the battle. And now the pounce going to happen on Zevin, as Dibane is the closest one there. He's going to unload a couple shots, but Callus is able to get the kill on Zevin. Pershing does fall, and
No
now
Pants probably could have stopped and maybe even killed Smokey, but I don't know if Smokey's holding on to a shot, waiting for that perfect shot, and he is Smokey, you brilliant tanker.
And that's it. It looks like Wreak Havok maybe could pull off a huge comeback as they're one battle away from getting a win. We are currently tied up 2-2 right now for battles. Pubstar's taking the first two, Wreak Havok coming back and taking the next two. It is close. Hey everybody, welcome back to WGLNA. We're continuing on our final day of group play. I'm Joshua Clutchgray, joined by Randall Rookhill Holcomb. Did you see I had 3 stanzas that rhymed right there?
I did, Clutch.
I know.
You're very clever like that.
Thank you. Pub Whisperer, you having a good time out here on the set?
I'm having a great time. You guys are great.
Thank you.
Awesome to be with.
It's a lot different than what you thought.
Yeah, it's pretty fun though to be flying around with this camera and stuff and get to watch the games.
You know, it's quite a lot of skills happening at once for us when we fly the cameras and commentate what's happening.
Yes.
And trying to find good shots. And I'm only on one team, he's on the other team.
Yeah, I have the worst part. I have just the worst camera work. I'm always like flying around. I gotta be like, dynamic camera!
And then in our post-show meetings, like, Rookhill, you're going to stay locked cam for tomorrow.
I never listen to him though.
No, let's go ahead and jump into mine's favorite map. It is going to be battle number 5, Pubstars vs. Wreak Havok.
Taking a look at tanks. Rella in the T-69, Zevin in T-69, and 31390s for Pubstars. Khalees is taking up that T-32 again, and 2 T-69s, 2 1390s for Wreak Havok.
Khalees really trying to prove a point here with this T-32, man. I applaud your valiant effort to show the world there are no cons to this tank.
So he's impressed you.
He has, but I'm going to be more impressed if Wreak Havok can pull out a win here. And I don't mean to deny their skill, but I mean what has happened in the past couple minutes to be a huge comeback for them. And look at this push. Look at this push on one in the front. He's going to take some hits against Pub Stars here. This could have been a delay. Another shot hitting Smokey. Oh no, taking some serious fire. Wreak Havok is in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, and Red Paradise will get out unscathed. He was originally in H2 up on the hill right above these two 1390s, but he has now backed off and is in a really difficult position to beat J2. You've seen that rock here so many times.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have. But Callus is going to be pushing up here in his T-32 to get closer and closer and closer. Up against Too Good.
Too Good gets spotted. Independent is not spotted in return, and maybe Independent will get a little aggressive, try to go for Too Good, but then Callus will be waiting for him. No, Independent playing a little bit safe, will back off, and is going to go to the farther section of the hill, where he's going to check the east.
And now he's going to be pushing the T1, using him as a meat shield, armor shield. Saying, you know what, buddy? Protect me.
Oh, now is that a push onto the hill? Oh, he's going to use it. That's so cute. Look at that hull down. Look at it.
Beautiful. So according to our statistics, neither of these teams in Season 2 have played on this map. And now Callus has taken a lot of hits in his T-32, losing the Tier 1. I haven't seen a play like that, guys.
It's a great way to use T1s. We're seeing some nice innovative T1 play.
Oh, the T-32 gets lit on fire. And now Thybane, though, is going to push up against Independent up into that hillside. And Thybane takes a nice hit against him from Independent, though. Thybane's still left alive, a 611 and a 600.
Independent wastes a shell, and he looks like he might jump off. He's reloading. That's what it is. I saw an indicator above his tank.
Call Me Sarge gets a kill against March 166, but Rel in the T-69 is one shot away from killing Thybane. Thybane goes down. Callus in the T-32 is tracked. Couldn't move up against Rella at that time. And now another one on Smokey. We're going to try to get some kills to the south side because Tevix and Call Me Sarge are a little bit too far away to get in the thick of things here.
Yeah, Red Paradise pinned is going to try. I can't tell if he's loaded right now. Miserable holding back with Red Paradise
nice
on
hit
the other
against
side of the map.
Independent. Independent tries to move against the T-32. This is how you use the 1390 against the T-32. Independent, though, at 70, and another shot rings into the T-32, but Call Me Sarge gets a kill against Independent, and Rella moves away, but a hit against him in the T-69 as he tries to get closer to the mountains. He's going to leave him with a little bit less HP.
And now Rella has a wonderful high ground position against Wreak Havok, but he has to be careful. Call Me Sarge and Tevix looking this way. Tevix can't pan, of course, but Call Me Sarge, very potent tank, and now there's been enough time for Call Me Sarge to reload. He'll have 4 shots. That's enough to kill Rella in his current state. Rella, though, looks like he will turn back towards the south and maybe try and support Red Paradise. Sounds like a good idea to me, Rella, but you'll turn around, and maybe he's thinking better. He's certainly the highest performing member for the Pub Stars. Every time I've seen a member of Pub Stars stand out, it's been Rella in the past. He's definitely the tanker to watch as he watches Tevix. And he might just get it.
And he does. Rella cuts out the last eyes and ears. Jamaria, though, the only one left alive for the T1s, using that east passage to get up to the flag. And this is going to be the pressure necessary to maybe put a hold on Wreak Havok, what Wreak Havok's trying to do. Call Me Sarge is going to be the one closest to the north. He's going to have to move out of the way, and Rella could get a surprise shot against him.
Well, Red Paradise misses a shot on Unknown One, and now Smokey and Unknown One will come in, and they will 2v1, but Zevin is covering, and he will put shots onto Smokey and Unknown One. Red Paradise is down to 201 hit points at this point. One more hit will finish him off. Will Unknown One go for it, but will Unknown One die for that risk? He will still try and risk the shot.
I think Unknown One should go for it, though.
But if Red Paradise holds a shot, he stays invisible. And with that, Zevin can put cover fire onto Unknown One.
But they're going to focus on Call Me Sarge as he's going to move across the beach here. And this is going to allow the 2 tanks on the bottom, the light tanks, to get into a better position. Call Me Sarge is at full HP.
Jamaria is going to need to keep his tank alive. Jamaria, just get off the cap, run! And he does. Smart move. Don't let your T1 get wasted like that. It's just not worth it. Instead, take cover behind the rock. Spot this T-69 Call Me Sarge as he moves up. Call Me Sarge looks like he's just going to try and engage on Rella and Zevin. Zevin coming in hot right behind Rella. He will lead the way in this fight. Rella going to be his battle buddy right there. They do come on in, and they will engage Call Me Sarge. 2v1.
Commissar's going to wait, time his shot, and it looks like he's going to focus on Rella. No, he's just going to get unloaded upon.
Is he reloading? He must be reloading. He's just not shooting. Commissar was caught completely useless as a tank. He's reloading, only good for vision. Amazing. I don't know how that happens. Just bad luck or good timing by Pubstars, whichever way you're looking at it.
Now Unknown One and Smokey. It's all down to them. In some low HP 1390s, not the best tank to have for long range play, but with the speed and mobility and 6 shots compared to 4 on the T69, it's still a possibility.
I don't know, with the way they're going, they're running away from Cap, and Rella is watching the direction that they were approaching from. Zevin watching another one. Unknown and Smokey, are they going to go for the blue base capture? But there's time enough for Zevin and Rella to get back if that happened. I don't know what Wreak Havok can do. They're clearly having trouble making a decision. They're making a very awkward loop. There's only 31 seconds. They don't have enough time. There's not enough time for Unknown One to return to base and stop the capture.
I don't know what they're doing either. I don't know why they made this decision.
It's over, man. They can't make it back in time. 19 seconds. There's this window of time that's like maybe 1 second where they can get it if they climb the hill, 1390s, but Jamaria is all the way in the back of Cap in a bush. You're going to have Unknown One snake a shot in such a way that he has to already know where the T1 is. You have Smokey trying to go around, and that's base capture. Red base captured. Pubstars will win.
Pubstars are the victors, and they get 3 league points and will continue on, perhaps, in Las Vegas, dependent on the rest of the point tallies, and also for some potential tiebreakers that'll happen tomorrow night.